Hello, my friends. Welcome to our last live broadcast for today. Let me take a look and see who's here. Oh, good. So let me unmute Daryl. I'm going to unmute you so we can talk. You just have to unmute your phone.
Got it?
Oh, there you go. There you
I
go.
didn't think I'd be able to. It took me a while to get to this 1 o'clock one, but I finally made it.
Well, I'm glad you did. I don't know whether you checked your mail yet. Did you see what Stephanie sent you?
No, I haven't checked it. Sorry. I will
No,
check it though
no,
once
no,
this is finished, I will check it.
no, that's okay. We got in and we have directions from LinkedIn.
Good, because I tried to sign in this morning 3 or 4 times with my passport, my
No, no,
driver's license.
it's okay.
Nothing worked.
It's okay. We know exactly what we have to do. We have to do it from your account. And they gave us instructions. And later today, I'm going to coordinate it with Stephanie. Um, exactly what to do, and we'll get you hooked up. My guess is um, we get it all done. Might be able to get it done over the weekend, but they're not going to look at it until Monday. And I would
That's
think, like,
Max. That's fine. It's fine. Like I say, go on with your training. I'm not going to worry about this. I know you guys got it all handled,
no, no,
and
no,
we'll take care of that.
it's a work in progress, and I just want to let you know that they're on it, and yeah, so they're
I'm
on
more
it.
than appreciative for everything you guys are doing. So,
That's okay.
hey,
Listen, a year from
on with your
now,
training, and
we'll laugh at this.
I'm
Maybe.
already laughing at it.
Good for you. You got to have a good attitude. Okay. So let me look. This afternoon's a little crazy. Oops, let me come back here. Let me look and see what we got here in the chat. Um, um, so there were employees on LinkedIn on the Today Show talking about how many people are still looking for jobs. It's uh, it's not going to get any better. Okay, probably not until we are 1 year into a new administration in Washington. And um, right now, has LinkedIn made any inroads to help verify those of us who don't use our given name on a regular basis? Debbie, I'm not very optimistic about that. Okay, they said that 85% of LinkedIn members are looking. I can't, I don't believe that. I mean, 85% of a billion. Well, I guess they're looking for if a job's paying over $200,000 a year, hey, the more that is gonna be better for all of you. Okay, it's gonna be better for all of you. All right, let me do this. I'm going to switch screens. And why don't I just let me just unmute you, Michelle.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, Michelle.
Yeah, I just happened to catch that thing today, and it may be on the Today Show's website, the link, and this guy comes and sees them regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very interesting, and showed all the top 5 jobs that their people are looking to hire people in. And then he talked about the AI revolution that's going on and how it's going to change all the job markets around. So it was very interesting. He said there's a lot of people still getting laid off, a lot of people looking. And when he said 85, I was like, what? Just like you. I was like, ah, that's crazy. But um, it might be a good thing for everybody to hunt and see if they can find a link to it on the Today Show. And it was the second hour of their Today Show program.
Mm-hmm.
And I just happened to be on the right channel and catch it.
No, it'll probably be on be able to pick it up because all of
Yeah.
that stuff ends up on TV. You know, the thing is, just like everything else, the news is so unreliable
Hmm.
and um but be that as it may, I heard this morning that Macy's was closing stores.
Oh.
And you go on the internet, five they're closing stores, and I think that in 5 states, or
Uh-huh.
or maybe they're closing 5 stores. Um, you know that when we were in school, we used to play this game called telegraph, where
Uh-huh.
people get into a circle, and so you tell the person to the left something, and then they tell
Yeah.
the person, and by the time it goes all the way around and it gets back to the original person, it's totally different.
Hmm.
And I mean, there are a lot of things that are happening. The one thing you all can count on is that this has never been a better time to be entrepreneurial. It's never been a better time to be involved in network marketing. I mean, that goes without question. And the things that LinkedIn is doing are going to make it easier for everybody to prosper. And, you know, it's just like anything else. You know, when you have a good thing, people hear about it, they jump on, and now you attract the sharks.
Uh-huh.
You attract, you know, can you imagine 300,000 profiles are jumping on LinkedIn? We saw it over the summer. You got all these bogus, you know, profiles. You you look at some of these profiles and the pictures of some of these people. I mean, they look like they came out of a fashion magazine.
Sorry, I've got somebody trying to reach me.
Oh, that's all right. So,
Yeah, mute me out.
okay. So
Thanks.
the bottom line for all of you is this. You have to be very,
Hi, Jay. How are you?
you have to be very selective about who you're talking to. And you judge people by what you see. You judge people by what people say. And the most important part of this is to raise the bar. Raise the bar. Even those of you that, you know, feel like, you know, you're just getting started in your business, you've got no track record. You're thinking, why would somebody want to get into business with you? And the truth is, people will want to get into business with you because they like you, because they respect you, because they trust you, and because you have a solution to their problem. You know things that they don't know. And the more you talk to people, the more you repeat conversations, the more you repeat these scripts that we're providing you, what's going to happen is those scripts are going to become a part of you. You're going to be, when you say something over and over and over again, those scripts become your scripts. Those comments become your comments. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to redo it or redirect it. The more you do it, the more you find people reacting, responding the way you'd like them to respond. It raises your confidence level. Initially, you're looking to recruit. You're looking to bring people into the business. And depending upon how high you want to go in the business, network marketing is all about personal development. You're not going to, and for those of you that are in boot camp, we're going to talk about it in our last boot camp session. You're going to learn new things. You're not going to be the same person when you just got started, when you've got a team of 50 people. You're not going to be the same when you've got 500 people. People are going to look up to you. You bring somebody into the business and you're helping to educate them. You're helping to show them the tools, show them, get them comfortable in the business. And you're going to learn things that you didn't know because they're going to ask you questions. And as you're helping them, you're helping yourself. And then it continues. You're going to be ahead of everybody that comes into your business. Just stay a little bit ahead of them. the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. And sometimes you'll bring somebody into your business who isn't the sharpest tack in the box, but they may bring into your business 8 or 9 people. And 1 or 2 of those people that they've brought into the business are going to be outrageously successful. It's amazing how this business works. It really is. You bring up that organizational chart. Not everybody that comes into your business is working, will work. Your business is going to grow beyond your ability to manage it, work with everybody, train it. It takes on a life of its own. And you have to keep your eyes out for the people that are in your organization that are doing things. Offer them help, offer them assistance. But in many cases, while they appreciate it, they don't need it, they don't want it. Everybody is entrepreneurial. Everybody is looking ideally for the same thing. Ideally. But that's not the case. Some people will be very happy if I could just make an extra $500 a month. I'm going to be happy. If I could only make $1,000 a month that I could count on every month, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be thrilled. That's why when you bring somebody into your business, you have to have a heart-to-heart and learn what are their aspirations, what do they need, what do they want to accomplish, because you're here to help them accomplish it. It all comes down to conversation. Who are you talking to? I'm going to pop over to Debbie's account. Before I do, I'm going to pop over here. So Suzanne's in boot camp. Everybody wants to talk to you. Here's somebody that reached out to me a month ago. Not the kind of picture that you'd expect to see on a professional network. Here's another one. And what starts to happen is some of these, I'm just kind of waiting to see how long this one is up there until it gets shut down. This person's been trying to connect with me since last October. But I'm going to log out of my account. So we're going to jump into Debbie's account. So Debbie's talking to Melanie. Now, if we look at Debbie's network, Debbie's got 5,000 people she's connected with. So she's got one group of people she's already connected to that she needs to re-engage. People down here with celebrations, having birthdays. She's been connected to Danny for 12 years. Let's go over to the message area. And let's look at Melanie. Looking for opportunity. Top skills, pharmaceutical sales. Sales management. Let me unmute Debbie.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Debbie. So she's not working here anymore, right?
Correct. Yeah, she's the one we talked about this morning. And I've been able to ask her a few questions since then. And you had suggested changing the posting strategy. I was kind of posting more negative things. You said to do more positive. And actually, that brought up a question in general. Should I, is there a balance? Should they be more positive and occasionally the more negative ones? Or
I personally, I think they should all be positive.
okay.
Right? They should all be positive. You want to share things with them, thoughts with that people will appreciate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and and it doesn't have to be, I mean, it could be neutral. It doesn't have to be, positive or negative. It could be funny. It could be insightful. It could be thoughtful things.
Right.
Mainly outside sales. Okay, so she loves meeting people. Now, you know, the question always comes up, when can I start talking about my business? You know, when can I use the when can I transition to going over and talking about my business? You can do it anytime. The most important thing is you're looking for someone that's got a need. Well, when she's got a need, she's looking for work. She likes sales. I mean, we could bring it up today. Now, how long has she been looking for work? Do we know?
Since October.
Okay. So it's under 90 days. Now, she loves meeting people. So you pick, oh, see what you're doing is you're going to pick out the little pieces on her profile. She loves sales. Loves pharmaceutical sales. She's a drug dealer.
Basically.
Yeah, right. And she has, you know, demonstrated a history of outstanding performance. So the way you would integrate her experience with the transition would be to say, you know, many of the professional salespeople that I work with that have your level of success, you know, over the years have all, or that I've met, have all at one point in time or other gotten involved with a network marketing company to generate some income on the side. You know, what companies have you worked with? We're not trying to sell, we're trying to learn, you know, more about her, what her experience is. That could be one approach. Another approach could be, you know, many you know, Melanie, I'm really glad we're connected, because in looking at your profile and looking at, you know, your outstanding record of sales, you're the type of person that I'd really enjoy working with. I'm about to launch a special project, work with two people that have your level of sales experience, that are entrepreneurially minded, and help them work with them on LinkedIn and help them earn, you know, $40,000 to $50,000 in the next 90 days. You know, what do you know about the network marketing business model? You can bring it up today.
Okay.
You can bring it up today.
Hmm.
You know, the thing is, she has the background. We want to know what her background, what is your experience? And don't be afraid to, you know, bring it up. What builds and sustains the relationship are your posts. So one of the things that you do is you put a star next to her name. You know, you go 4 or 5 days putting out their really positive stuff. And then, you know, you could bring it up or not. I mean, the bottom line, your profile says who you are, you know, what you're all about. The more you know about the other person, the easier it is to show them how, based on who they are and what they've done, you know, they would be very successful based on what you know. Now, the way they communicate with you in a very short period of time, it may turn out that they're not really who you're looking for. I mean, you've been at this long enough to be able to pick out the people that you enjoy talking to, that are very, very communicative. I mean, you genuinely like them. Sometimes, you know, you've gone into showing them the business and it's not for them today. It's not for them today, but you never know the circumstance that they're going to be in tomorrow. Especially that woman that, you know, just told you, you know, she just got a job.
Right.
I mean, you are building a treasure chest of phenomenal people. And so we're trying to learn more about them. That's why, you know, what do you know about the network marketing business model? Is not doesn't have to be a salesy question. You don't have to apologize for it because that's what you do. You are in network marketing. You are very successful in network marketing. You love talking to other people in network marketing, whether they get into your business or not, whether they're in your business or not. You can always learn new things from people. And then it's just a matter of their circumstances. They like you. How do you make them like you? With posts. Sharing things. That's why, like I said, they really should be positive. They really should be things that they would appreciate enough to where they'd want to share it with other people. And that's really what it's all about. And you want to have a list of thoughts that, you know, you could share. And you're always going to come up with new ones. So I remember when I was building a network marketing business initially, and my sponsor, or it wasn't my sponsor, it was my upline, would send me motivational messages every day. And I really looked forward to getting them. In fact, I used to take them and share them with everybody that I was connected to. And then he went on a 2-week vacation, and I wasn't getting them. But everybody that I had been sending them to missed them. So I started I wrote a bunch just so that I could get them out there. And it turned out that people like the ones that I was sending out better than the ones my upline was sending out. It's all about giving, putting stuff out there. Posting builds relationships. Let me show you. Richard wants to know the difference between LinkedIn regular Sales Navigator. Okay, let me just take a minute. All right, so I'm in Debbie's account. And right now, Debbie doesn't have any of the paid versions. So if I came up here and I did a search for, and we could use the example from this morning. Uber drivers. So there are 130,000 Uber drivers. Now, looking for opportunities, Uber drivers. You got 1,600. Now we could filter it down some more. We could filter it down by state. California. The 271 Uber drivers in California. The one thing, before you reach out to communicate with these people, to connect with them, is you need to know that they're active. This person's got a connect button. These two, message. So what you have to do is you have to bring up the person's profile. And we want to see how active is the person. Well, he posted something 3 years ago. Not very active. Comments. He made a comment on this a year ago. Reactions. 11 months ago. Not the most active person in the world. I wouldn't contact him. You go down to the next one. Now notice that what LinkedIn has done is they have blotted out her search results because they want to sell her. They want her to upgrade. So they're limiting her search results. Medical assistant. That's also an Uber driver. Been an Uber driver for 7 years. The question is, how active is she? So she posted something a year ago. Comments a year ago. Reactions a year ago. Not the most active person in the world. I'm going to pop out of her account. Sales Navigator allows you to filter down and do a search based on people that posted. That's one of their filters. So we can specifically go in and say, show me all of the people that are posted recently. So we know they're active. Come over here. Uber driver. People. The regular way, I'd have to go in and I'd have to look at each profile individually. With Sales Navigator, everybody that came up would be somebody that has posted recently. So that's one little search we don't have to mess around with. Recruiter Lite, so we got all these people over here. Now we scroll down on the left. Recently joined LinkedIn. So I can see people that joined LinkedIn in the last 90 days. So I know these people are active. They just joined LinkedIn. And we have some special scripts. A lot of these people are new. They have no clue as to how LinkedIn works. That's the big difference. All right, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we have another live session. And we're going to start talking to everybody about the business, the industry. We're going to share more of Francisco's story. 500,000 people in his business. And he started exactly where you guys are. So, tomorrow, if you have any questions, you have any conversations you want me to take a look at, pop on. Starts at 11 o'clock. For those of you that are coaching students, we have our mastermind session at 1 o'clock. And one of my friends is the master distributor in his company. And he's got somebody that came to me and he asked me for a personal favor. Would I coach this person? And he beat me up for a what amounts to a 25% discount. So I spoke to my staff and I told them that I would agree to take on 2 more coaching students at the same price. So if any of you are interested in coaching or you've been interested in it for a while, and you want a deal, this is the deal of the century. So you can either type in the chat window coaching, put your phone number in, or write to support@maxsteingart.com. Write personal coaching in the subject line. You could be one of the 2 people that qualify for this training program, okay? I will be back, like I said, tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Until then, best of luck in building your business and God bless.